Did you know 3 everyday nuts could quietly push your creatinine levels higher without you realizing it? They're sold as heart healthy, yet for your kidneys, they're a hidden strain. That one line grabs attention. Now promise hope. The good news? You can swap them for 3 kidney-friendly nuts that protect your energy, support healthy aging, and keep your labs in check. Then set the frame. Creatinine isn't a villain, it's a signal. It tells us how well your kidneys filter waste from muscles. When levels rise, it means the kidneys are working overtime. The twist? Diet plays a massive role in that workload, and nuts, though small, pack powerful effects. By the end of this video, you'll know which nuts to skip, which to embrace, and how to eat them smartly for lasting vitality. But first, let's unpack what creatinine really is and why it matters as you age. So, what is creatinine doing in your blood? Picture this. Every time your muscles move, even when you're just walking to the fridge, they burn a little energy. That process leaves behind a waste product called creatinine. Your kidneys act like tiny filters, clearing that waste through urine. When those filters get sluggish, creatinine builds up in your bloodstream. It's like dirty water recirculating through a clogged pipe. Here's where it gets tricky. People often blame red meat or protein shakes alone. But foods high in phosphorus, purines, and oxalates, like certain nuts, can quietly add stress too.
Aging makes this balance more delicate. After age 40, kidney function naturally dips, which means even healthy snacks can tip the scale.
Understanding this gives you power. If you can reduce kidney load, you can protect energy, clarity, and even sleep quality. So let's reveal the everyday habits that might be overworking your kidneys right now. Now that you know what creatinine means, let's talk about what really pushes it up, often without warning. It's not just heavy gym diets or protein shakes, it's the tiny repeat daily habits that pile up. Skipping water because you're not thirsty? That makes your kidneys filter with less fluid, so waste builds up faster. Taking supplements high in creatine, vitamin C, or even herbal boosters, they can raise creatinine readings temporarily or put extra pressure on those filters. And then there are nuts. Yes, those healthy handfuls between meals. Most people eat them dry roasted and salted, which adds sodium, phosphorus, and preservatives. That combo makes your kidneys work overtime to flush the excess. It's a quiet strain. You might feel fine for years, until fatigue, puffiness, or foggy mornings appear. That's when your labs whisper, slow down. Let's start by naming the first sneaky nut that's probably in your pantry right now, one most people think is harmless. Let's start with the most common culprit, peanuts. Cheap, tasty, and packed with protein, sure, but if your creatinine runs high, peanuts might not be your friend. Here's why. Peanuts are technically legumes, not true nuts. They're rich in purines, natural compounds that break down into uric acid. When uric acid rises, your kidneys must work double time to remove it, especially dangerous if they're already filtering slowly. That creamy peanut butter, same story. Even natural versions can overload you with sodium and phosphorus additives. And those flavored or honey-roasted ones, they add sugar, salt, and oils that quietly raise inflammation. In small doses, peanuts aren't deadly. But for people with kidney stress, regular snacking can spike creatinine and uric acid together. That combo equals more fatigue and swollen ankles down the line. So if peanuts are out, what's next? The next nut looks innocent, creamy, fancy, often labeled heart healthy. But for your kidneys, it's a sneaky stressor. They look smooth, taste buttery, and show up in every healthy snack mix. But cashews are another quiet threat if your creatinine runs high. Cashews are naturally high in phosphorus, potassium, and oxalates. Those minerals aren't bad for everyone, but when kidneys slow down, they struggle to filter the excess. Extra phosphorus builds up in the blood, pulling calcium from your bones and forcing your kidneys to work harder. Oxalates are another problem. They can join with calcium to form kidney stones, which further raise creatinine and inflammation. Add in the oils and flavor coatings most brands use, and you've got a triple hit: fat, salt, and mineral overload. What makes cashews tricky is that they feel light and clean, so people snack by the handful without noticing. That's where trouble begins. But the next nut might shock you even more. It's the one many doctors call a superfood, yet it's packed with something your kidneys hate most. Almonds, the golden child of the health world. You see them in smoothies, energy bars, and clean eating recipes. But if your creatinine is high or your kidneys need extra care, almonds can quietly work against you. Here's the catch. Almonds are loaded with oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium and can form kidney stones. Stones make filtration harder, pushing creatinine even higher. Plus, almonds carry a hefty phosphorus load, which builds up when kidneys can't process it efficiently. Even almond milk, the popular dairy swap, isn't always safe. It often contains added minerals and preservatives that increase the kidney's burden. So while almonds are rich in good fats, vitamin E, and fiber, they're better suited for people with healthy kidney function. For those watching creatinine, moderation or avoidance is key. Luckily, there are safer, delicious options that nourish without stressing your system. Let's flip the script. Here come the 3 nuts your kidneys actually like, starting with one that's surprisingly powerful for blood flow and energy. Now, let's talk about your kidney's first real ally, walnuts. These brain-shaped nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support healthy blood flow to the kidneys. Better circulation means waste moves out more smoothly and creatinine stays balanced. Walnuts also have a gentler phosphorus to protein ratio, meaning they provide nutrients without overloading your filters. Their antioxidants, especially ellagic acid, help calm oxidative stress, one of the biggest enemies of aging kidneys. Another bonus, walnuts promote heart health. Since kidney and heart function are closely linked, protecting one protects the other. A small handful, just 4 to 6 halves a day, is enough to nourish your system without extra strain. They're filling, crunchy, and pair well with oatmeal, salads, or even a mid-morning smoothie. Simple swaps like that can make a huge difference over time. Next up, meet the nut with the lowest phosphorus and oxalate content of them all, the buttery gem most people overlook. Next up, the smooth, buttery superstar of kidney-safe snacking, macadamia nuts. Unlike cashews or almonds, macadamias are naturally low in phosphorus, oxalates, and potassium. That makes them one of the gentlest nuts for people managing high creatinine. Their fats are mostly monounsaturated, the same heart-healthy kind found in olive oil. These fats help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, supporting smoother kidney filtration. Even better, macadamias are energy-dense, so just a small serving, about 5 or 6 nuts, can keep you satisfied for hours. Macadamias are also easy on digestion and don't burden the body with excess protein. For aging adults, that's key. Less protein waste means less creatinine buildup. Snack tip: pair a few macadamias with sliced cucumber or apple. You'll get crunch, healthy fats, and hydration in one go. Still, moderation matters. Too much of even a good thing can add calories quickly. But if you're looking for a creamy, kidney-friendly treat, this is your go-to. And now, the third nut that may surprise you, both for its color and its hidden kidney-protecting power. They're small, green, and addictively tasty. Pistachios round out our list of kidney-friendly nuts. But here's the key phrase: in moderation. Pistachios are rich in antioxidants, especially lutein and anthocyanins, which help protect your kidney's tiny blood vessels from inflammation. Their natural fiber also supports healthy blood sugar levels, vital because uncontrolled sugar often leads to kidney damage over time.
Compared to cashews or almonds, pistachios have lower purines and moderate phosphorus, making them safer when portioned carefully. A small handful, about 20 nuts, is plenty.
One more bonus: the act of shelling pistachios slows down snacking, helping you eat less without feeling deprived. That mindful rhythm keeps sodium and calorie intake in check, 2 quiet protectors of kidney health. Still, salted or flavored varieties can undo those benefits. Always pick unsalted, raw, or dry roasted versions. Now that you know your good nuts from the risky ones, let's talk about how to eat them wisely, because even healthy choices can backfire if you overdo it. Now that we've separated the helpful nuts from the harmful ones, let's get practical. How much is actually safe when you're watching creatinine? For most people with mild kidney strain, a small handful, About 1 ounce or 28 grams of low phosphorus nuts a few times a week is ideal. Think 5 to 6 macadamias, 4 walnut halves, or 15 to 20 unsalted pistachios. That's enough to fuel your body with healthy fats and antioxidants without overloading your kidneys with extra minerals. Here's a pro tip. Soak raw nuts overnight in clean water, then drain and lightly roast them. Soaking helps reduce phytic acid and oxalate levels, two natural compounds that can interfere with mineral balance and kidney comfort. Also, go for unsalted, unflavored, and oil-free options. Added sodium and seed oils are what make most healthy nut mixes not so healthy for kidneys. Portioning matters because nuts are calorie-dense. A handful can be a superfood, 2 handfuls can be a strain. But even the right foods can't do it alone. You'll need a few smart lifestyle tweaks to truly support your kidneys' recovery. Food lays the foundation, but lifestyle keeps your kidneys thriving. Let's look at a few natural detox habits that gently support your body's filtration system. No expensive cleanses, no harsh detox teas. Start with hydration. Water is your kidney's best friend. Aim for small, steady sips throughout the day rather than chugging large amounts at once. This helps the kidneys flush waste efficiently without feeling overwhelmed. Next, balance your protein intake. Too much protein, even from healthy sources, means more creatinine waste. You don't have to cut it out, just spread it evenly through meals and choose lighter proteins like lentils or white fish when possible. Add gentle helpers like green tea, lemon water, or parsley water. They naturally encourage urination and help balance electrolytes. But remember, they complement, not replace, proper hydration. Avoid the temptation of detox fads. Your kidneys are the detox system. They just need less junk to filter. And that starts first thing in the morning, with what you drink and how you move in your first hour.
Here's a simple truth. How you drink water can matter almost as much as how much you drink.
Start your day with 1 glass of room temperature water within 15 minutes of waking up. After hours of sleep, your kidneys are ready to flush overnight waste, but they can't do it without hydration. That first drink signals your body to start clearing creatinine naturally. Spread out the rest through the day. Half a cup every hour is plenty for most adults. Gulping too much at once can actually stress your kidneys and dilute important minerals. Temperature matters too. Cool or room temp water supports gentle filtration, while icy water can tighten blood vessels and slow flow temporarily. Combine that hydration with light movement, stretching, slow walking, even a bit of deep breathing. It boosts circulation and helps waste products move toward elimination instead of hanging around in your bloodstream. Avoid the trap of skipping water late in the day just to sleep better. Instead, taper gently after dinner, not stop completely. Now that you've mastered water, let's tackle another quiet stressor that can spike creatinine when left unchecked: sleep and salt. Here's something most people miss: your kidneys repair while you sleep. During deep rest, blood flow redistributes, toxins process more efficiently, and hormone levels balance to support filtration. When you cut that short, creatinine can creep higher even if your diet's perfect. Adults need 7 to 8 hours of consistent sleep for healthy kidney rhythm. Try keeping a steady bedtime and dimming lights an hour before. Even one bad night can raise inflammation markers that make filtration sluggish. Now about sodium. Salt hides everywhere. Snack bars, sauces, canned foods, even nut mixes. Excess sodium pulls more water into your bloodstream, forcing your kidneys to work harder to restore balance. Over time, that raises both blood pressure and creatinine levels. The fix? Focus on whole foods seasoned with herbs or lemon instead of salt. Read labels. Aim for under 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day if you're watching kidney health. These small choices may seem minor, but together they protect your kidneys' recovery cycles, night and day. And when all these habits connect, food, hydration, rest, you start seeing a clearer picture of long-term vitality. Let's bring it all home. You now know which nuts to skip: peanuts, cashews, and almonds, and why they overload the kidneys with purines, phosphorus, and oxalates. You've also met your new allies: walnuts, macadamias, and pistachios. Nutrient-rich, yet gentle on your filters. But the real secret isn't just what you eat, it's how consistently you live kidney-friendly. A handful of good nuts, steady hydration, mindful sleep, and less salt all work together to keep creatinine levels steady. Think of it like maintaining a garden. You can't just water once and walk away. The body thrives on small, regular care: morning water, balanced snacks, calm nights. Over time, those quiet habits grow into lasting vitality. Don't stress perfection. Progress counts. Even replacing one snack a day or cutting salt in half makes your kidneys' job easier. Because when filtration improves, energy rises, swelling fades, and your mind feels clearer. That's how you age strong, from the inside out.
Now let's wrap this journey with a few encouraging steps you can take today.
You've made it to the finish line, but this is really just the starting point. If your creatinine is high, take this as your sign to make one small change today. Swap out those peanut mixes for walnuts or macadamias. Replace salty snacks with water-rich fruits like cucumber or melon. And most importantly, don't panic. Elevated creatinine isn't a life sentence. With steady habits, hydration, balanced meals, and guidance from your doctor, your kidneys can recover strength over time. Get your labs checked every few months, track your numbers, and notice how your energy shifts. Celebrate the small wins: clearer mornings, less bloating, steadier focus. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, hit subscribe, share it with someone who needs hope, and keep tuning in for more gentle health tips that make aging vibrant, not scary. Your kidneys are silent workers. They just need a little kindness. One sip, one snack, one day at a time. Stay well, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.